Hey y'all, what's up? I don't know if that's my screen. Yeah, I think it is my screen looking much duller. It doesn't look as bright as it usually does. I don't know. Y'all know my issue with lighting here. It just looks dark here, but really light up here. But it's also probably the table. So, what's up? It's Monday. We are halfway through October. It seems that, time is just like flying by. Can't believe it. I mean, we're halfway through October and we got, another half the month, and then we will hit November and go through December, and then we'll be in a whole new year. So, it's just crazy how quickly time flies. So, anyway, I think I mention that every time, I start one of these up. I like to start off with just random talk the first few minutes to give anyone that's interested time to join us. Sometimes Facebook is slow about notifying people when the page is live. So I like to stall for a few minutes. This weekend, my husband had to work on Saturday, so I spent the day like deep cleaning the house and doing some organization and all that kind of stuff. Doing a little bit of planning for the next few months. But my biggest, sadly, this is like one of my most exciting things. A week and a half ago, I started that IBOTTA app, IBOTTA app, and you're already shopping, you're already doing grocery shopping, you're already shopping online, so why not earn money back on what you're buying? Of course, you could go through and select the items that you want to buy or whatever, but I typically go through, I flip through everything that's available, the deals that are available at Walmart or at Target, wherever I'm going to shop. My places are like Walmart, Target, Albertsons. That's it. Places I shop online are typically like Amazon, Kohl's, and JCPenney's. So I flip through those, see if there's anything that I can earn money back on, but it's not like I make my grocery list on what IBOTTA tells me I should buy. So I go through and select the things I might buy, and then when I return from shopping, I scan, like my Walmart receipt, and it says, did you buy this item, this item, this item? I go through and I select the ones, I scan the barcode of the ones that I did buy, and within about 24 hours, it gives me back money. It's kind of like a reverse coupon, I guess. So instead of you taking a handful of coupons into the store, you go home that night and just scan the barcodes of the things you bought, and it gives you the money back. So I've been doing it since a week and a half ago, not this last Saturday, but the Saturday before, and I've got $42 already that I can withdraw. So I've got $42 that I can withdraw right now, so that's not too shabby. And what's really nice is that they do even allow you to get money back on any alcohol you buy. Well, not any alcohol, but it's got certain brands or bottles or whatever. So, and that's usually a significant chunk of change. So if you, let's say you buy, a bottle of Smirnoff vodka, it may give you $5 back. All you do is you scan the receipt, then you scan the bottle of Smirnoff, and within 24 hours, you got $5 into your account. So, it's free money. So, and they say that, they'll either, mail you a check, or they'll put it into like a PayPal account. So right now, like I said, I've got $42. I'm gonna let this go, another month or so, and then I will probably use that money towards Christmas stuff. Anyways, it is so worth it. If you're not using the IBOTTA app, you should most definitely look into it. Best thing is if I get somebody I know to sign up, I get $5 when they sign up and do their first deal or whatever, and then the people get $10 just for signing up. So just for you signing up, you automatically get 10 bucks. I mean, come on. So if you're interested, go to your, whatever your iPhone, Android store is, and do the IBOTTA app. Let them know that I referred you. You put in the code TPAPW, TPAPW, and I get $5, you get $10. Just like that. So if you're not using the app, you're already grocery shopping, you're already shopping online, you might as well get some money back in return. So, last thing before we get started, I have planned through the end of the year, and there are several days that I will not be able to do a Facebook Live on Monday night. So instead of me doing a Facebook Live, I would be interested if you guys had any cool tips, recipes that you enjoy doing, any crafters, people that have awesome organization ideas, any ideas that you would want to share. If you would be interested in doing a video on your whatever and sending it to me, I might be able to put it in the place of the Monday Night Facebook Live. It would be a good way for you to promote like something that you do, and help me out a little bit too, since I need that space to fill anyways. So anyways, if you're interested, send me a message, let me know, and we figure something out. Really, it's all a matter of you doing a video of whatever it is you want to do and send it my way, and I will schedule it to air or go live or be submitted or whatever during the Facebook Live time on Mondays. So, there we go. Okay, tonight we are doing a ghost themed night, and I actually had to set the camera further back this evening to hopefully, you know, give more space, since could get a little messy and you need a little bit more space, and also if I have to stand up, I don't want myself to be completely, you know, cut off. But first and foremost, we are going to make the Ghostini. I have never tried this before. I came across this online, and on top of the crafts that we're going to do, and I said, why not make a themed night out of it? I love a theme, so we're going to do this thing. The Ghostini, you need rum, white, cream to cocoa. This is actually cocoa. I guess the dark one is cacao, whatever. Rum, white cream to cocoa, and cream. Is there a difference in cream and creamer? And of course, shaker with ice. I have not made this before, so let's check this out. You need 2 parts rum. If you guys are joining me this evening, please say hello, introduce yourself, comment, let me know you're hanging out, because I have the option of seeing who joins me or seeing comments. And I figure, of course I want everybody to join, but I want to be able to respond to your comments, so I have it flipped to see any comments that are received. You need 2 parts rum, 1 part white cream de cocoa, and then you need 2 parts cream. And this is actually half and half, so I don't know how much that affects anything. 2 parts cream de cacao. Hi, Jill from Michigan. I don't blame you. I avoided chemistry in college. I took biology and stupidly zoology, because going into college, I thought that zoology meant the zoo. It went like that. I nearly failed that class. It was horrible. Like, we had the class Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then we had labs Thursday morning. And it was a 2-hour lab, and you had to be able to look in a microscope and look at the cells and tell the teacher what animal it was. It wasn't what I thought it was. I mean, worst class ever. Ugh, yeah. So I just would not. I'm glad I'm done with college. So there is our Ghostini. And I'm going to move this out and pull this chair out so I can put this down there because I'm going to need my space here in a bit. It's pretty good. Not a whole lot to it. I mean, it's rum, cream, and chocolate. So there's not a ton of flavor to it. I mean, it's okay, but not one I'd necessarily make again, but it's good though. Won't let this go to waste. Okay, tonight's craft is a messy one, but it is so super simple. And the funny story is what we're making this evening. I'm in my late 30s, finished college, and I was in my early 20s. You know, when your brain is like supposed to be like the best of the best, and I struggled. So I can't even imagine if I was in my 30s doing this. So, good luck. All right, y'all. So, funny story about this is I had already found this craft, bought the supplies, and had it set to the side for me to try when 3 different people that are not related either posted it on my Facebook page, sent me the pin on Pinterest, sent me an email, whatever. 3 different people, non-related people, sent me this idea. And I had already found it, so I felt pretty cool. So I had not planned to do a Facebook Live with this, but since there were so many people that sent it, I was just like, it's like, you know, someone's telling you something. So anyways, we're making this really cool ghost. I love him, I really do. But it does get a little bit messy, and I promise you it is so super simple. It is so super simple. But, like I said, messy. First of all, you do need some kind of like drop cloth, some kind of covering, or whatever you need to protect the surface that you are putting it on. You can buy these rolls in the paint section at Walmart of just plastic. And usually I just cut off what I need and save it for later. It's like 95 cents, something like that. So, just a piece of plastic. I'm going to put across. I have to move this stuff kind of out of the way. Just a piece of plastic. And you need to put it in, you need to set it up in a space that you're going to be able to leave alone for 24 to 36 hours or so. So don't, of course, set it up on your kitchen table if you use your kitchen table every night. Obviously, we do not use our kitchen table every night, so that's where this is going. And then you need, basically the only things you probably have to buy is liquid starch, which I bought a great big old bottle of it because they don't make smaller bottles of it at anywhere. Liquid starch, and then cheesecloth. I found it in the craft section. You need about 3 feet. The one that I made a few weeks ago was actually 2 feet, and it was a little bit more difficult to work with. So you need about 3 feet of cheesecloth and liquid starch. And that's probably the only things you have to buy. Because the rest of it, you are probably able to find in your house. You need to make some kind of structure. I have a balloon. It was suggested that you could use a styrofoam ball. Something round that you don't mind getting messy. You need something that is a little bit taller, because what's going to happen is this balloon is going to sit, I'm using a vase. You could use a cup, you could use whatever. Just something that to hold basically the ghost head in place. So something round, it could be a ball, anything, styrofoam ball, and then something to put it on. And then I have a couple of just cups. I got solo cup and smaller cups. And you just kind of, you set it in the position that you want your ghost. I'm trying to figure out the best way to set this up. Now what I am going to do, because when I tried this about a month ago, and I went to set the cheesecloth on top, the balloon did want to shift a bit. So I would recommend getting some masking tape, something just kind of, you know, hold it into place. That way, so when you go to actually make your ghost, the balloon doesn't fly off and just mess everything up. And then you could use any kind of, I used a Tupperware dish a few weeks ago. I found a disposable pan that when I'm done, I can just toss it and not worry about it. Anything you want, though, to put the liquid starch. So like I said, all you're going to do, all you need is liquid starch. You're just going to pour liquid starch in there. There's no amount that you really have to, you know, use. You just have to be able to put the cheesecloth in it and fully immerse it and everything. So I've set up my structure. Here is the ghost head, and then here is his arms. Trying to figure out the best way to do this. Okay, and I have my tin right here of liquid starch. Now I do have, because I thought ahead of time, this can get messy. So I do have gloves. What you're going to do though is you are going to completely open your cheesecloth. And when I should have done this beforehand. I did this before. It was like a maze, trying to find the ends to open it completely up, because it's folded in the middle and you want to separate everything. Like I said, this gets messy because here in a bit we're going to dip all of this into the starch and then pull it out and lay it across this structure that we have built. So I am pretty sure starch is going to go all over the place, because while I love to craft and while a lot of them end up really well, it's very messy getting to that point. I'm one of those kind of cooks that I have to use every single tool in the kitchen, and stuff ends up everywhere. Alright, so I have completely taken apart and unfolded the cheesecloth. I am putting on gloves because I still have to be able to do something after this. You know, be able to, like, you know, shut the video off after some point. So, alright, what you're going to do is you are going to take this cheesecloth and you are going to fully soak it into that liquid starch. Get it sopping wet. It's going to get gross, and you want to get as much, I mean, all of it wet. And like I said, this is super simple. I mean, this is something that will probably only take you about 20 minutes to do. You spend most of your time waiting for it to dry. Alright, so once you have fully immersed it in starch, drain out what you can. And then the fun part, is now opening it back up. Without starch, of course, going all over the place. I did find out that cheesecloth is more durable than I thought it would be. Watch it be like the one case that this doesn't work out for me, because that's the way this likes to do. When I made it before, I did the 2 feet of cheesecloth, and I think I was just a bit short in the size. Of course, you gotta completely unfold it. Everything is wet in starch. I decided to buy the 3 feet because when I found the tutorial online, that's what it suggested. I probably would stick with the 2 feet because the 2 feet was a whole lot easier to work with than the 3 feet. Anyways, you are going to completely, unravel. I'm sure it's tangling up towards the bottom. Told y'all it would get messy. Fortunately, I think I drained it enough. I don't have starch flying all over the place. And then all you're going to do, really, is you are going to drape it over your structure. So we've got his head, we've got his arms. Let me move this thingy out of the way, so hopefully I have enough space. That's all you're going to do, is you're just going to drape it. And you're going to find the place that you can move the cheesecloth around into the position you want it to be, and I just dropped it on the floor. So that's going to be fun. You are going to just drape it in the place, in the direction that you want it to fall. Remember, this is a place that you need to be fine with it sitting for 24 to 36 hours. Mine took about 36 hours. But it was because it was the bottom of the ghost. I'll show you in a second. Just drape it the way that you want. Situate the bottom the way you want, because once you get done, you are going to leave it alone. So make sure that the bottom looks how you want it to look, because when it dries, it ain't moving. So make sure you situate it where you want it to go and the way you want it to look when it's dry. Now, I have it all situated. Now, let me show you, of course it's hard to tell because I'm taking this off now because I think it's safe to do now. All right. So what's going to happen is all of this on top is actually going to dry a whole lot more quickly than the bottom is. And if you need to, you can, of course, move your cups and stuff around. Make it bigger. Just try, if you can avoid it, definitely don't. So once you set it up, you're just going to leave it alone. Day and a half, definitely overnight. Go ahead and go to work the next day. And come home and check it the next night. If you want, you can take a hair dryer to the bottom bits at the So what's going to happen is, let me move this for a second. What's going to happen is all of this is going to dry very quickly, but then this right here across the bottom is still going to be wet. So you're probably going to need another few hours for that to dry. But other than that, once that's set up, you're pretty much done. That's like hard part. Now, once it completely dries, you can pop the balloon, throw away your cup and everything, wash the vase and everything, put all that stuff up, whatever. And then grab you some, did not think about me having to reach over this. Grab you some just felt, I guess you could do black paper if you want. Do felt, cut you out a couple of black ovals for his eyes. And then I have tons and tons and tons and tons of scrapbook paper. I just found, you know, a printed green. I already had these die cut shapes or whatever. You can find scrapbook paper all over the place. There's some that's, you know, kind of already cut to the size that you want. And then Walmart actually sells big sheets of these are stickers, white stickers. So if you wanted to, you can just peel off and stick it onto the paper. And then all you need is a little bit of string to string. And then it was super simple to take fishing line that was not sitting in starch and string it through the holes in the cheesecloth. Go from side to side and tie it off. You're done. If you want to hang it, all you would need to do is put fishing line through a couple of the holes at the top and then hang it. So there's your ghost dude. Like I said, super, super, super simple. You spend more time waiting for him to dry than putting him together. The thing is, Montana's winds are cuckoo crazy, so I cannot hang him outside. Our winds actually tomorrow are supposed to get 60, 65 miles per hour. That's just normal Montana winds in the winter, fall, winter. So I can't hang him outside. So I may hang him up in the window, you know. That's going to be probably the best way. Or let my husband take him into work and hang him, you know, in the office somewhere. But like I said, for the most part, that's done. You're just waiting for them to dry. Get creative. I'm sure there's a way that you could put like some kind of lighting or something on him. But like I said, super simple, super easy, super cute, and yeah, that's all you really need is cheesecloth and starch. So I'm gonna let this guy sit here for like a couple days, make sure. Okay, so I think he's cute too. Okay, so I got my little, of course, notes and everything. That's it. I mean, usually I have a page full, like written from top to bottom of notes and everything. Not this week. You see all this blank space? I mean, not very often it happens like this. Next week is probably going to be one of my favorite Facebook Lives. I am so darn excited about next Monday night. I came across super quick do-it-yourself costume ideas. Think about those moments that you get invited to a holiday or a Halloween party at the last minute and you need something really, really quick. I've got about 8 to 10 different costumes that you can throw together at the very last minute. And next Monday, I will probably be wearing them all at the same time. Anyway, next Monday, do-it-yourself, last-minute costumes. This is probably going to be my favorite one. I'm trying to figure out where I even want to set up in my house to do this. And then the martini will be the purple dragon martini. I'm trying to do, themed for the month martinis, and came across this one. I was like, purple and dragon sounds kind of Halloweenish. Why not? So, purple dragon martini next Monday night. Again, please send me your ideas. Let me know what you want to see. If there is a way you want to help me out on Monday nights, I would appreciate your help, especially coming up towards the end of December into January. And this is it. Remember, I have Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Pinterest. Martinis with Amanda on all of them. Please go like them, share them, help a girl out, please. So I guess that's it. So we'll let this dude dry, and I will take a picture of him in another day and a half or so after he dries and share it with y'all. Until then, though, if you make this, please, please, please share it and tag me. That way so I can see what you do and let me know. So until then, bye. I will see y'all next Monday. Bye.